JMFW Worldwide, I want to show you my new 2021 Charger 210 Elite and my Mercury motor and everything about my boat, including the wrap, courtesy of Pro Designs and my title sponsor this year again, Tackle HD. Let's start in the back of the boat here where I got my beautiful 250 Mercury Pro XS. I got a 23 pitch Fury prop on this bad boy. I got two 8-foot power pole blades. I run the Russell Marine RMP product running light. That's LED. Anytime I put my navigation light on, it's on. So I don't have to put my navigation pole light in and out, all right? I got that. I also got the Russell Marine vented hood cover to go on this Mercury motor. I haven't put it on yet. A couple other things here. Besides the Russell Marine product, I've got their steer stop here and their transom saver on the back, all right? But I like the fact too that TH Marine makes a really cool steer stop. This is rubber, it's attached to each other, you don't lose them. And that keeps your motor from bleeding left or right while you're traveling down the highway. And then is my 10-inch Atlas hydraulic jack plate. Love this thing, it's got 6-inch adjustment so you can figure out where your motor is the maximum speed. Well, I like to put the flex step on the outside of my trailer. I haven't done that yet, but this product right here by MegaWare Keel Guard allows me to get things in the middle of my boat from the outside of my boat by merely stepping up and grabbing things. No more breaking your ribs. I'm gonna show you the setup I got back here in the rear of my batteries, my charger and everything. I'm a big fan of lithium batteries. The best battery that I've had over the years is this MillerTech lithium iron phosphate battery. These things are super safe and super powerful. I run a 12-volt, 100-amp battery, 3 of them in series, 36 volts for my trolling motor. I carry a 4th MillerTech battery in here, but it's super cool if I have a malfunction of any sort to know that I have the security of having that extra battery. What's cool about this is my forced trolling motor, I can put 2 batteries and have 24 volt just like that. So if I have a catastrophic failure, not only do I have an extra battery back here to swap out, I can also go to a 24 volt system. I do not like 36 volt batteries, period. And for the starting battery, I run an O'Reilly's AGM, a giant 31 series AGM battery. This is a standard battery and I do a clip-on battery charger, old school for it. I like to put the MegaWare Keel Guard, they make a battery guard. It's a rubber mat. It absorbs 80% of the shock that your batteries take day in and day out, whether you're on the highway or whether you're on the water. These are a really simple addition to your battery trays. Also, in the bottom here is easy access. Once I move that battery out of the way, easy access to all my pumps, anything right down there in the bottom of my charger. I love the easy access to everything back here. All right, I'm gonna show you the 2 rear boxes of this boat. Very spacious. This is the way I like to run it. It's a setup that works for me. Again, you might do it a different way. Let's go to the port side here. So at all times in my rear box here, I carry multiple things. A spare hub, a spare prop, oil for my 4-stroke if I ever needed it, a spare prop for my trolling motor, first aid kit, toolbox full of essential tools. I got a breaker bar and a socket there just for my prop. Environmentally safe wipes. You got to wipe every once in a while, sometimes a courtesy, all right? And my throw cushion. I keep it on this side to help me balance my weight because my butt is big and it's on this side. When I'm by myself, it helps to counterbalance and put my stuff over here. The starboard side, I keep minimal items in that. That is for my camera guy, boat official, or co-angler. So they have a big old box to put all their gear in and they don't rob me of my boxes up front. All right, making things accessible and easy to get to is all about comfort and speed, all right? Right here, I want to show you a few things. I got my Garmin 106. I've got my power pole buttons here, easy access to. I don't want it on this side. I want it on the port side so I can reach it from anywhere inside this area here. I got my TH Marine dual blinker system, hydraulic jack plate, trim right here. So you got both hands on the steering wheel. And I got tilt steering. This is pretty neat too. I got my TH Marine hot foot on a slide and a lot of leg room here versus a lot of other boats. So you can really drive comfortable here. New Mercury gauges too. The LED screens or LED gauges are right here. I got one on the port side. It tells me things I need to know, like water pressure, fuel used. I can reset because I don't ever trust a boat's gas tank, so I gauge how many gallons I use during that day, and it's spot on. Over here is my RPMs, all right, tells the hours on the motor, water pressure, and stuff like that. I've got all my buttons, everything here I can operate with a flick of a switch, from my aerators to pump outs, oxygenator on both live wells, and all my lights, cup lights, LED deck lights, horn, accessories. But what the coolest thing is here, heated seats. So I put that on there, and just like in your vehicle, I max it out with a heated seat. All right, easy access to fuses. They're all labeled here too. The other thing is my live wells. I can open and close my live wells right here. So if I'm cruising down the lake, I want to make a run, I'm going to close my live wells off and make sure the water's recirculating. When I want fresh water, I get to where I'm going, I'll simply open this back up and let fresh water come in. That's a live well open and close mechanisms right there, easy access. But here's another cool feature, all right? This doesn't happen on every high-speed bass boat, but I've actually got a cleat right here. So there's no running to the front or running to the back. I got a cleat so I can tie up. If I pull up to a dock, I can tie up using my dock sticks here. Really super easy. That's a clean finish. Now I want to show you my live wells. These are independent live wells. They have their own pump out, their own recirc, their own light, their own oxygenator. These will keep your bass alive and kicking. All right, let's talk about the bottom of the boat here. A few features right here. Got a couple of extra boxes that are handy for storing things like glasses, tools, markers, dyes, stuff like that. Extra lead if you want to sink a bait, super glue, power pole fobs, little extra dry storage there. And the rubber mat in the bottom of this charger is great because carpet is a thing of the past when it comes to the bottom of the boat. I love this C deck right here. Charger puts in their 210 Elite if you request it. Check out the glove box. I keep necessary items that I need right here that you use all the time. This is a nice little glove box, and guess what? It's secure too. Now, this 210 Elite 2, you can order this with the console shipped along or installed. So if you change your mind in the future, you want to buy my boat, guess what? Your wife wants a second console to hide behind. We can install it right here. It's ready to be installed, simple and easy. All right, let's look at the big boxes of my boat, starting with the cooler, the 2 rod lockers, and my middle compartment for tackle. Open up on the port side here. This is unlimited storage. It's unbelievable. Right now, you can put rods on this side too. We got it set up for the butts. You can put a rod tube, which I opted not to have up front, but I got a wet weather bag here full of gear in case I fall out of the boat. This time of year, you want to keep from head to toe an extra change of clothes and some cold weather gear. My locker bar is stored down here. I like to have an umbrella if we're sitting out waiting and they've got a timeout or something in a Bass Pro Tour event or a Major League Fishing deal, we can whip out the umbrella. You're going to love this cooler. It's huge. It's even big enough to hold enough food to feed Fat Cat Newton for 1 hour. Look at the size of that thing. It's insulated and it'll hold a bag of ice forever. There's no way you and your partner and 10 other people own enough tackle that would overflow this box. My day box is ready to go. I put stuff in when I use it. Grandpa's got to go fishing with me no matter what. Throw my life vest in there. But check this out. I've got day tubes right here. If you want to put 3 or 4 rods, you can do that. I don't like to put rods there, but some people do. I'm getting ready. It's winter time. I'm going to do some jerkbait fishing, some Tackle HD swimmer. But check this out. All my tackle boxes. This ain't even full. I mean, this is unbelievable. I can hold so much stuff in here, it's not even funny. The rod box, I keep on the starboard side right here for balance. So all my Cashin and Quantum combos set up right here. I have the base plate for the rod butts right here that bungee cord down, but I opted out of having the rod tube up front. I can just travel with rod socks that come with my Cashin rods a lot easier than the rod tubes. I don't need them. So I can fit 30 of my Cashin rod and Quantum combos in here. All right, my Force trolling motor. I'm going to start and show you all the features that I've got on my Force Garmin trolling motor. Cool deal. Of course, got to have the G handle. If I don't, Gerald won't be my friend anymore. TH Marine's got it. I got the troll tamer right here, big water. Again, I'm not all completely hooked up. The troll tamer keeps your motor from bouncing out in rough water. Simply just release it with your toe and good to go. Modified it to fit into this kickstand. That's the way I got mine set up to go. And again, I got to finish the install right here. The force trolling motor itself, super strong, super quiet. Can't have my boat without a TH Marine Hydro Wave. Right there it is, speaker mounted up, ready to go. The turret by Right Height. This is a feature, 2 years now I've been running this. What's cool about the turret is it's easy. It takes about 5 minutes to install, all right? It's wired into my panel up here so that I can turn my live scope any direction that I want with the push of a button. Super cool. It's made by Right Height. Even have perspective mode. So if you want to run perspective on a different angle, you can. Made that different this year. You're going to love this thing. It is super handy. All right, let's talk about my 2 Garmin units up front. Live scope, standard 2D, mapping on this one, and live scope on my 12. I want the 12-inch this year. I'm getting harder to see. All my graphs, by the way, are protected with screen protector from Russell Marine Products. So in case you flip and hit it with a jig or a spinnerbait or something like that, you're not ruining your screen. These things are handy and inexpensive, all right? This year, I've got all my cables wrapped up in the TH Marine trolling motor jacket right there, all my cables. But this year I went with a different mount. This is a beat down outdoors mount. This thing is handy. What is cool, right now it's down in travel mode. What I'll do is I'm going to add an extension to this thing by merely I pull that up, grab the extension, okay, now I'm going to show you the maximum height that this thing can reach. It's pretty awesome. Make sure that's loose. Right there. So now everything I need is right here in easy sight and easy for me to chase bass down using my live scope. If I don't want it up this high, you've seen it in the down low position. So this I add a new portion to your game if you're live scoping, chasing fish. No more getting dizzy. That's my 2021 Charger 210 Elite, ready to go.